Before I started microdosing a GLP-1, I was kind of nervous because I didn't know how I would react to it and if I would get any side effects. I pretty much just took it and hoped for the best. Then over the course of 5 months, I experienced a bunch of different things, both good and bad, that I wish I knew when starting so I can have an easier time losing weight. So in this video, I'll talk about what you can expect when starting to microdose and what can happen as you take it over time. Then I'll talk about my personal experience taking a GLP-1 and the changes that happen each month, just to give you more of an idea of what it's like to be on it. And hopefully by knowing what to expect, you can avoid any unwanted surprises or disappointments. I'm Nico, nutrition coach microdosing tirzepatide to help control my binge eating and to lose a bit of fat. And I share my experiences microdosing so you can have an easier time losing weight. So probably the biggest thing I've seen people wonder is what it's like to take the first shot. Some people feel it right away and the effects surprise them. This is what I felt. Or some people take it and nothing happens and they get disappointed because they think it's not working, but in reality it could be, they just don't know what to look out for. Now the term working can mean a lot of different things to different people, so it helps to get specific and define it. I'll give you my personal example. I want my dose to help me get full faster, stay full longer, and reduce hunger and cravings, but not get rid of it. I call these benefits of the GLP-1, and if I'm getting these, then I consider the meds are working for me. But besides the things I want, there are also things I don't want, like side effects. In a perfect world, I wouldn't get any, but the world isn't perfect, so what I get are nausea, bloat, and headaches. If I get these, then I consider the meds are working, just not how I want them to. So whether I get the things I want or don't want determines if I think the meds are working. Now I'll break it down. This seems like a lot, but it's really simple. This is how I like to think of it when determining whether or not the starting dose is working. So if you're getting the benefits and the side effects, it's working. If you're getting the benefits and no side effects, it's working. If you're getting no benefits, but you're getting side effects, it's still working. And if you're getting no benefits and no side effects, then it's not working. You could pause the video here if you want to and just take a look at the slide. So if you're not seeing the immediate benefits and aren't getting side effects, you and your doctor might have to adjust your dose until it starts working. So what would I do if I didn't feel anything? From what I've seen, a lot of people don't feel it right away, and that's okay. There are two things I would do. One, I would stay at my exact dose for 4 weeks before I consider increasing it. And two, I would ask my doctor or provider to increase my dose. So why would I do number one? The shots build up in our system. So for example, this is my first shot at 0.25 milligrams. And after I took my shot again after a week, still at the same dose at 0.25 milligrams. You can see that even though I took the same shot, my second dose is more than my first one. This is because it's building up in my system. And then the same thing happened in the third shot and then the fourth shot. It's all the same dose, but it gets higher over time because it's building up in my body. And to give an example what this can look like, so you could take shot 1 and 2 and you might not feel anything, but shots 3 and 4, you might feel something because the GLP-1 is building up. This is why it could be a good idea to stay at the same dose for 4 weeks because increasing too soon could potentially lead to an increased chance of side effects. Now, why would I choose number 2? Ask my doctor or provider to increase my dose. Doing the first option takes time, and some people just want to feel anything, good or bad. Then they go from there. Now, which option do you pick? I say pick whichever one you and your doctor think is best. Option 1 takes more time, but you have a lower chance of getting bad side effects. And option 2 is faster, but can risk getting more side effects. And when I say side effects, there are different degrees to it. Like some people get no nausea, some nausea, or a lot of nausea. Everyone responds differently, so you just have to take the chance. And a quick tip is to be prepared for side effects even if nothing happens because it's better to be safe than sorry. Like if I assumed I would feel nauseous, I would avoid fatty foods, eat smaller meals, and maybe have some nausea meds ready just in case. But anyways, for a lot of people, finding the right starting dose can be a lot of trial and error. Now, if you're increasing a lot and still don't think it's working, then it might be the GLP-1 itself. For example, I've seen a lot of people start with semaglutide but had mixed results, and then they switched to tirzepatide, and then they got what they wanted. And the last point is important. If you feel like you're having an allergic reaction, so things like breaking out into rashes, having an elevated heart rate, trouble breathing, speak to your doctor as soon as possible. Some people's bodies can have an extreme response to the meds, albeit kind of rare. It does happen. This was the main thing I was afraid of when starting. Sorry for the immersion break, I forgot to record this part. So what happens when you do start to feel your dose? The main things you might feel is reduced hunger, getting full faster, and staying full longer, like what I mentioned earlier with the benefits. To give you an example, I like eating cheeseburgers, so when I used to eat and finish one, I'll be full for maybe like 2 hours. Now after microdosing, I can only eat half of it and I'm full for like maybe 4 or more hours. This is just an example. People respond differently to their meds and their dose, but these effects of the GLP-1 help us eat less and eventually lose weight. For side effects, the common ones are are nausea, constipation, and bloat, just to name a few. Side effects are a very personal thing, as in everyone gets different ones as well as different combinations. And if we have to increase our dose, we might get more of the side effects we already have or get new ones. Like my nausea turns into slightly worse nausea, and I went from almost feeling no bloat to getting a lot of it when I accidentally increased my dose. And the next thing you can expect is a big drop in weight. So as you take the meds over the course of the first few weeks, you'll probably drop a lot of weight, assuming you have a lot to lose. To give you an example, when I first started, I had this huge drop in weight just around here. And then after that, the drops were more so like fluctuations. Nothing was ever as big as that first initial drop. This initial drop in weight is a combination of water, bloat, and a little bit of fat. This is a good thing because it means I'm making progress. And from my experience, this weight drop takes about 2 weeks to happen. And after that, weight loss will likely be a bit slower, but the loss is less water and bloat and mostly fat. All right, now over time, you also might see other benefits not related to fat loss. Like for me, I felt more energy and I no longer had the urge to binge eat, which was my original reason for microdosing. Some benefits I've seen other people talk about is inflammation, and after microdosing, they've gotten less of it. In terms of dose, the feeling of it can change. You'll either feel your dose get stronger, weaker, or no change at all. If it gets too strong or too weak, you might have to adjust your dose. If you're losing weight and can handle the side effects, then your dose is probably currently right for you. For weekly hunger fluctuations, the meds clear out in our system pretty fast, so it's common to feel no hunger after you take your shot just for a few days. Then at the end of the week, it comes back. Then you take your shot again and then rinse and repeat. The fluctuations were a bit too much for me, so that's why I take my shot every 5 days instead of every week. And for the last point, a lot of people might get out of the microdose range. I consider a microdose to be taking less than the standard starting dose. For example, I take tirzepatide and the starting standard dose is 2.5 milligrams. I take less, so I consider that a microdose. There's nothing wrong with not microdosing. I'm not married to the idea. I'll take whatever dose I need to that gives me what I want, and ideally with little side effects as possible. I like to call this a therapeutic dose, but some people have different definitions. And whether it falls under microdosing or standard dosing, it really doesn't matter as long as it works for you. These are all just labels anyways. All right, realistic expectations. Fat loss isn't instant and people don't hit their goal weight after one shot. And when you have a good amount to lose, it could take time. Also, microdosing alone might not be enough to hit your goal weight. If you want to lose a few pounds and you respond well to the meds, you'll probably be fine. But if you plan on losing more than a few, you might have to do more than just microdose. Things like intentionally tracking what you eat as well as exercise. My first 10 pounds were really easy to lose, but after that, the next 8 were more of a struggle. I still have like 5 or 10 more pounds to lose, which translates to like 2 or 3 months. Now, granted, I did start at a healthy weight, and for me to get leaner takes more effort, which is normal. And for the last point, microdosing a GLP-1 doesn't make fat loss faster, it makes it easier. Faster and easier can have some overlap, but what I mean by easier is that the hard parts of losing weight, like dealing with hunger and cravings, aren't as much of an issue because the GLP-1s help us deal with it. In terms of how fast or speed of weight loss, mine has been the same. When I used to lose weight before microdosing, I would lose about half a pound to 1 pound per week. And after microdosing, I've been losing at the same rates. How fast you lose weight comes from eating less food and moving more or exercise. Now, taking more meds can technically speed up weight loss because appetite might be more suppressed, which means you eat less food, but at the cost of risking more side effects. But overall, I have to say microdosing has been great for me. I've been through multiple weight loss or diet phases, as I call it, without being on a GLP-1, and it's a night and day difference. I can't see myself losing weight without it. Now let's go over my personal experience for my first 5 months because it might help you know what to expect. And by the way, if you're finding this helpful and want to see what it's like to microdose for fat loss, you can check the link below to find out more. I share everything I'm doing to lose fat so you can avoid the mistakes I've made and have an easier time with weight loss. And it's free. All right, my first shot, I took it in the morning and I was kind of nervous. I remember I didn't eat anything because I didn't want food in my stomach to react badly to the meds, just in case. And it ended up going pretty good. How I came to my starting dose of 0.25 milligrams of tirzepatide was because my original reason for microdosing was to control my binge eating. But quickly after I took my shot and felt the effects of the GLP-1, I realized that losing weight would be easier, so I decided to lose some vanity weight. For benefits, the only one I remember getting was some appetite suppression. I had a protein drink after I took my shot, and usually I finish it, but I got full like halfway through. For side effects, I got a small headache, no nausea or bloat, but I think I could have gotten it if I eaten a little bit more. Now let's get into each of my months of microdosing. By the way, the pictures of the graph I show are just estimations of my shots. They're mainly there just for visuals to help you follow along. They're not 100% accurate. Okay, month 1, shots 2 and 3, I didn't feel it as much and didn't get the benefits I wanted, so after shot 4, I increased my dose to 0.5 milligrams. I dropped a lot of weight, like I mentioned earlier, which was just the initial water weight and bloat, and I had no bad side effects besides the headache that I would get after my shot. Okay, month 2 was still easy, and I think this is when I increased my frequency from once a week to every 5 days. And a benefit I noticed besides weight loss is I noticed I had more energy than normal compared to when I lose weight without a GLP-1. Month 3, weight loss started to slow down, so around here. So you can see here it drops pretty consistently, but then around here it starts to slow down. I had to increase my dose to 0.75 milligrams, and I really focused on making sure I'm eating less food and started to increase my physical activity or step counts just to speed up the weight loss. During month 3, general hunger and hunger fluctuations were also an issue. Like I was hungry more often, even with the increase in dose. No bad side effects unless I ate too much food, and if I did, I would get nausea and bloat. All right, month 4 is when the weight loss grind started to hit. The excitement of microdosing was gone. Taking my shot felt like taking a multivitamin. It became part of my routine. Nothing beat the feeling of the first shot, even though I still get the same effects now. A weird thing about my dose is that I feel like it's getting stronger even though I've been on it for a while. Usually the effects get weaker, not stronger. Month 3, I didn't have much of a low appetite issue where I can't eat enough, but now I'm struggling and I don't know what it is. At the time I'm recording, I just started month 5, but it's pretty much the same as month 4. I'm currently still dealing with the grind of losing weight for a few more months, and to me, this is the worst part. I'm starting to see a visual difference in how I look, and yeah, that's it so far for month 5 because I just started it. I'll probably make another update video, maybe, or maybe I'll just make a video when I hit my goal weight. But yeah, that's it. Hope this video helped. If you're just starting and want to know how I'm microdosing for fat loss so you can apply it to yourself, you can check the link below. Thanks for watching. Bye.